One day, when my conversation with my mum was abruptly interrupted, when I felt a mysterious hand grip my shoulder. No one was there, leaving a chill down my spine. My mum saw nothing, brushing off my alarm. Alone in my fear, I began to question my sanity, wondering if the stress was playing tricks on my mind. The revelation came when my sister, pale and shaken, confessed to feeling an unseen force. Her similar eerie encounter brought a shared terror, uniting us in our fear and curiosity about what lurked within our home. We started noticing a pattern: unexplained voices whispering in the night, bags falling without cause, and shadows moving just at the edge of vision. These incidents wove a tapestry of unease that draped over our family. The most unsettling were the sudden bad smells, without a traceable source, permeating through the house at odd hours. It was as if something unseen wanted to mark its presence, adding another layer of mystery to our already burdened minds. In the beginning, I clung to logic, trying to explain away the odd occurrences. Shadows moving without a source and voices when I was alone became puzzles I desperately attempted to solve with reason, attributing them to mundane causes. Yet the escalation of events, growing both in frequency and terror, challenged my skepticism. Bags falling on their own and sudden, inexplicable odors filled the house, defying all attempts at rational explanations. It became harder to dismiss these incidents as mere coincidences. My family, initially skeptical, began to sense the gravity of the situation as the occurrences became undeniable. Despite their reluctance, the shared experiences forced us to acknowledge that something beyond our understanding was at play in our home. Driven by a need for answers, I delved into the history of our house. The research unearthed a dark past, revealing that our home was the site of numerous unexplained tragedies. This discovery sent chills down my spine, suggesting a sinister link to our experiences. Learning about the previous occupants' tragic ends provided a grim context for our encounters. It was a pivotal moment, transforming our understanding of the events from dismissible anomalies to manifestations of a deeper, more disturbing history. Seeking help became our next logical step, driven by desperation and fear. We reached out to experts and paranormal investigators, hoping for guidance or, at the very least, validation of our experiences. Each strange occurrence pushed us closer to a reality we could hardly accept. The investigation began with an air of skepticism, but soon turned into a meticulous documentation of every unexplained event. The team set up cameras, audio recorders, and other gadgets, turning our home into a ground zero for paranormal activity. Their professionalism gave us a sliver of hope. Unnerving discoveries were made almost immediately. The team captured whispers, shadows moving on their own, and temperatures dropping inexplicably in certain rooms. Their validation of an unseen presence was both a relief and a horror, confirming we weren't alone. A night of terror ensued when the activity peaked, seemingly provoked by the investigation. Objects flew off shelves, doors slammed shut with no one near them, and a ghastly figure appeared in the footage. That night was a turning point, solidifying our need for drastic measures. Desperate measures led us to sage the entire house, reciting prayers and affirmations, hoping to cleanse the space of negative energy. We followed every recommendation, clinging to the hope of reclaiming our home. It was an attempt to fight back, to finally find peace. Facing the entity during a particularly bold cleansing ritual was a confrontation like no other. Armed with sage chants and unwavering resolve, we stood united. The air thickened, an oppressive silence fell, and then a fleeting sense of victory enveloped us. After the ritual, an eerie calm settled over the house. It was a temporary relief that washed over us, whispering promises of peace. For a brief period, laughter returned, and the shadows lurking in the corners seemed to retreat. But the return of the entity shattered our newfound peace. It was subtle at first, a misplaced item here, a cold whisper there, escalating to undeniable presence. The crushing realization that our efforts were in vain left us feeling helpless and defeated. Seeking solace became our new normal. We leaned on each other, sharing stories of encounters, no longer questioning the reality of our situation. The entity had become an unwelcome part of our lives, a constant shadow that we learned to live with. The decision to move was fraught with emotional turmoil. Leaving behind memories, both good and bad, felt like abandoning a part of ourselves. Yet, the hope for a fresh start and an escape from the haunting pushed us forward toward an uncertain future. The decision to leave our haunted house was heart-wrenching, but necessary for our family's peace. Packing our lives into boxes, we hoped for a fresh start, leaving behind the eerie shadows and whispers that had become all too familiar. Reflecting on our experiences, it's undeniable the profound impact they've had on us. Moving away didn't just signify a change of address, but a hopeful step towards healing. The memories, both terrifying and enlightening, will forever shape our understanding of the unseen world. Dear viewers, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Mr. Horrorhood, to watch more such fearful and real-life experience videos. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.